I think from my own sort of opinion that the LGBT community does have a really big racism problem. I think for me it stems from, at least in the UK, I think people are kind of understanding, warming to kind of respect LGBT identities, and that makes us a little bit more safe. So with that sort of security comes a certain sense of power, because racism is about power, you know, who has the power over somebody else. I think challenging racism in the LGBT community sort of threatens that security, because nobody wants to give up that safety. I think it has a lot to do with, you know, challenging racism and acknowledging that it exists. Actually, it's really uncomfortable for people. You know, nobody wants to feel like they're a bad person, and nobody wants to feel like they're a racist. But actually, white people really benefit from the oppression of BAME people. I'm hoping that by hosting this panel we can start these discussions. I think, as I've said before, white people are really uncomfortable confronting race issues. It confronts them with the idea that they benefit from that system of racism, and nobody likes to feel like they've got one over on somebody, and nobody likes to feel like a bad person. So I think to be able to move forward, we just have to accept that this is really uncomfortable, and I think it's more uncomfortable for the people it's happening to. It's more uncomfortable and more dangerous for a victim of racism than it is for a white person to acknowledge that person's experiences and respect them in their own identity.